Libra Collective, welcome. I'm Nikki, your local vegan tarotist. All right, so I've already shuffled the cards. We're going to read for the masculine, we'll read for the feminine, and then we'll read for the divine center, the truth about this connection, right? There are three sides to every story, right? So we'll read for the masculine, we'll read for the feminine, and then we'll read for the truth about this connection. Okay, so first off, my last couple videos have been getting cut off, and that's a me issue. That's storage, timing, needing to purge. So you may need to purge, but I don't want to cut off my thanks, my gratitude. So I would like to say thank you to everyone who is here for your time, your energy, your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, your donations, in any way that you support this space. Lovers and haters alike, I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. More, please. All right. Let's have a little. This is my second cup, so it is half calf. So there's kind of a need to wind down, calm down. Libras, you guys are notorious for not liking to do that, being impatient. Go, go, go energy. So this is a call to relax. And if you don't do it, if you don't choose to do it, the universe will send you a tower, which will force you to do so. This love could be that tower. You could be receiving a connection that's that's causing you to, it's kind of forcing you to slow down. We got the Two of Cups. Masculines, you could be dealing with a hyper independent feminine because we have a masculine trying to help the feminine carry their cup. It's like, let me help you. And yeah, that hyper independence is going to be a challenge because Libras are already like that, and feminine Libras in particular because they are cardinal air. Libra is a cardinal air, so that's fire and air, both masculine elements. So there's a lot of like action, go, 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 and not a lot of resting, recuperating, nurturing, self-care, self-love, contemplation, meditation. It's usually like moving meditation at best. We have the Nine of Wands though, which is like a wounded warrior. It's someone who's been through the ringer. We have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is growing old together. It's investment, long-term investment. That's what we want to see. That's what I want to see. So you could be dealing with an earth or fixed sign, someone with strong earth or fixed placements. Let's see for the Five of Cups and the Four of Wands. Okay, so I was putting my other decks away, and it's the Van Gogh Tarot. So someone could be an artist here or appreciate art, something about images, could be photography, paintings, whatever. But I'm getting like still images. Freeze frame, hold that right there. Which reminds me of the movie As Good as It Gets with Greg Kinnear. I don't know his sign, but you can look up Greg Kinnear. Maybe his sign is some significance here. We also have Jack Nicholson, which is a Taurus. And I don't know Helen Hunt, but Hunt, dear Gemini lovers. Okay. Now, when I was putting the Van Gogh Tarot, it like popped out and the cards went everywhere, and a few of them had turned over and they were all like major arcana. But we had the Four of Wands, which the Four of Wands are coming out here. That's the 11-11. It's the divine union. It's the divine masculine, divine feminine coming together. And see how they're making a bond here. The unbreakable vow, Harry Potter, Slytherin, snakes, Scorpio could be significant. You could be a cusper. Nearer to Scorpio. And we have also the snake does represent the devil, Capricorn energy. So there could be some Capricorn energy around you. We also have the, why am I having a hard time saying this? Nine of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. There's a hard time saying this. This is the long-term investment and the wish that you've called this in. Like, this is your wish fulfillment. Your wish is granted. Your wish is my command. As you wish. I was getting the Princess Bride in Virgo's reading. So you could have strong Virgo placements, be a September Libra, or someone who's dealing with someone that has strong Virgo placements. Holy moly, yeah. Someone's at a loss for words. Like, with the Ten of Swords, this is someone who has been deceived, put in a box, labeled, and put on a shelf somewhere, and forgotten. You thought this, maybe, feminines? You thought I was never going to... There's a lot of, like, doubt and fear because of past deceptions that you... Maybe you don't feel deserving. With that Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, and the devil confirming that, there could be this sense of feeling like a victim. Like, maybe you were actually a victim of circumstance. This is external factors here. But you are no longer a victim. You're a victor. The Four of Swords. This is meditation. This is rest. This is Virgo and Aquarius energy here. We've got the 11-11. We've got the wish fulfillment. Two of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. There's just fear in the way. Yeah. Some sort of grudge. Somebody looking at the past. Indecision. The Hanged Man. Pisces energy, but you've been waiting for this. This is what you've been waiting for, dreaming of. Pisces is the dreamer. We've got the rescue. We've got somebody coming in with the Six of Swords, fast communication, communication about love. 6 is the number of love, agape love, unconditional, reciprocal love. Somebody is here to help you, feminines. I feel like the fear is coming from the feminine side, because the masculine's presenting as very sure about this investment. So yeah, hyper independence, 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's been on their own for a while. This is like pre-Empress. To reach your Empress energy, feminines, you know, sometimes to get to that true Empress or Emperor energy, we need to come into union. That's where we really reach at that 11-11. Maybe something on 11-11 will be significant. But you could be seeing that synchronicity, but we've got the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. So there is something about the number 4. You could be a life path 4. Page of Pentacles, the World. This is taking a long time. Somebody could... self-recognition with Leo energy here. Page of Wands could be a younger masculine. Five of Swords. 5 of Swords is somebody like winning at all costs. Someone who's not kind with their words. Could be a sibling or somebody in the immediate family growing up. Could have been a lot of conflict. I usually get that with the 5 of Wands. The Fool. Behind the Fool, the one who leaps with a leap of faith, like, I can do this, I can trust this, this is good, this is okay, I am safe, I am loved, I am protected, I blah, blah, blah. All right, all those things. Also, I'm getting the movie Nacho Libre. We'll come back to that. But underneath the Fool was the 5 of Wands, right? So, fear. Fear about one or both of you have experiences with people that are closest to you being competitive. This could have started with a parent who was just always in competition with you. So you made yourself smaller. You put yourself in that little 10 of Swords box, smaller and smaller. They labeled you as something. If it was a parent, you could never do anything right. With that wounded warrior, it's like you went through it. You went through the ringer. And words were they really cut. And it cuts like a knife. And it cuts like a knife. Maybe like rock, classic rock is significant somehow. But so Nacho Libre, he is a fighter, right? He fights for divinity. So I would liken him to an archangel. Okay, Archangel Raphael could be significant here. That was coming up. Maybe something with like criminal minds. Maybe one of your parents was a criminal. Maybe one of your past lovers was a criminal. And so you've gotten really good at kind of profiling and reading energy. And that wounded warrior tells me that you're like, why do I keep seeing these people? Why are they put around me? Like, is there something wrong? You think it's something wrong with you? No, there's something right with you. You are aligned because you are here as an angelic presence to do divine work, whatever that means to you. You're here to keep honest people honest, right? So you're constantly confronted with these types of people in order to, and if past lovers are a common theme, that were, you know, they were just atrocious is the word I'm getting. But the song from Nacho Libre that I'm getting, and I was singing it earlier for whatever reason, was I am, I think I am, and I don't, that's the only lyrics that I know, but like over and over, I am, which is something about Mexican culture could be significant here. But he also like breaking away from traditions, breaking away from, because he dreams, he's always dreamed of being a luchador, and which is like the masked fighter or whatever. So that's like his dream, Jack Black, that's his dream. I don't know his sign, but that could be significant here. Any names, any numbers, anything like that, could be significant, right? They're all just coming in, so they're going to speak to somebody. They're going to be confirmation for somebody. Maybe not all of them, but if only one of them so far is a confirmation. I don't know why I feel like I'm dealing with a skeptic here, and maybe that's because if you were raised in like a hyper religious upbringing or something. I just watched the episode of Criminal Minds where it's the son, he has split personality because his father was abusive and you know, was sadistic and used religion. And Archangel Raphael is one of the personalities he develops. If you haven't seen that, I mean, you kind of know. I don't know. It's like, you kind of know. There's someone, you have a very strong intuition here, Libra. The Fool is Aries and Aquarius. A lot of Aquarius energy here. Well, like double Aquarius. Let's see what's wrong with that. The Empress. Yeah. You're sitting in this, the feminines are sitting in this Empress energy. The masculine sees your potential. No one has ever, so exciting. I am are magician statements. They are alchemy statements, affirmations. Because you were cut down and, I wanted to say negated and neglected, but you were verbally abused. We're going to call it what it is. It was verbal abuse. Because you experienced verbal abuse, you have a hard time with your confidence, with that Six of Wands, that Leo energy, the heart chakra, activation of illuminating what really means something to you in the heart space. You probably do a lot of work at night. With that Piscean energy, you're ruled by the moon, you understand the moon, you move with the moon. So even if you are a very active person, you're always going, you're not moving in the 3D, in the physical, you're not moving by what really inspires and speaks to your heart space. You're just moving to meet the external environment, to please. You're a people pleaser. Libras are notorious people pleasers, because they like things to be balanced, right? Balance is peace. And so they are all about things being even, things being fair, things being, and then most things are not, right? And you were treated unfairly, Libra. I feel this is a lot for the feminine because the masculine feels like they want to come in. They see this about you. So I'm kind of speaking as your masculine feminines, that they want to come in and be like a savior, you know? And if you're hyper independent, like, I don't need to be saved. I don't need to be saved. It's not about you don't need to be saved. Just because you can do everything doesn't mean you have to. And how nice would it be? How lovely would it be? How wonderful would it be to just have a little help, to have a helping hand that actually is there to help you and not, and I'm looking at this. This was actually a gift from a Libra. And I put it here because this is a divine couple. Okay, so, you know, the Lost Sea Scrolls, Dead Sea Scrolls, whatever you want to think about that. Jesus saves her. Okay? And this is someone who's going to defend you. This is a masculine who's here to defend you, regardless of your past transgressions, regardless of, they see beyond all of those things, all of your perceived imperfections. They don't see them as flaws. They see them as, someone could have a lot of physical scars on their body, markings, a lot of tattoos, or something like that. Like, I do get, like, you know, the divine, the Madonna, the Madonna horror complex, Charlotte in, and I can't think of her name right now, but Charlotte in Sex and the City. You can look up that actress and her sign. But she always believes in love. She runs through a few doubts. She does go to like an affirmation ceremony, seminar. So you could be meeting this person at like a seminar. Maybe one of you speaks out. Someone could be like do TED Talks or do public speaking, public service, community service. King of Wands. So this masculine could have some strong fire placements. King of Pentacles. This is someone who, like, they don't act irrationally. Someone could have 3 children. We've got the masculine here with 3 children. But they do not act irrationally. Everything they do is grounded, it's rooted, it's stable, it's a solid offer. This is also someone who knows value, and they're willing to, you could also have a choice between 2, because we do have the 2 of Cups and the Lovers that was coming out. That is Gemini energy, but there could be a choice. All right, we're coming up on the end here. A choice. The Fool. I don't think you have to choose. The Chariot. Follow your heart. The Fool. Someone could be from your past. You know, here as like a final test sent by your person, by the divine, which I don't believe the divine tests you. The devil tests us to try and deter us from the divine path. But the devil is of the divine, inevitably, so it's all of the divine plan, right? All the demonic detours are part of the divine plan. Coming up on the end here, I've got 1911, it's 1813. So the Chariot is following your heart. The only way you know what's in your heart, feminines, King of Cups, ooh, pre-emperor and pre-empress. And we have the Empress here. So, like, you have to believe in your own potential. This person believes in your potential, and that's the only potential that you should be honoring. You've fallen for the potential of others. Let everything from the past that you've given to, that has sapped you of your energy, has taken from you, has been a vampire. Let that rest in its coffin. Let it go. All right, because what's coming forward is unseen, it's unpredictable, it's unknown, and try to find some excitement in that, because the fear, you cannot leap forward if you're looking at the past. All right, if the past is your confirmation, you'll never move forward. The future, the unknown, needs to be your confirmation. So, all right, I got to end this. So I hope there was something in here for you, Libra. Until next time, I wish you well.